Shalom, shalom. My name is Zayek Abin from Tribe of Judah. Came out here to proclaim the downfall of this devil that these niggas love so much. First of all, let me give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, double honor to apostles, the great millstone, and elders and brothers at great millstone. Bear with me, it's my first time out here. I'm not a real speaker, but you know, we just let the spirit flow. Here we go. I'd like to say, start off by this vaccine the devil's trying to give you. Any of you niggas that took that vaccine, finished. It was done. I just call you the Hydra from the planet Hydra now. You got that stuff flowing in your veins, and that stuff duplicates itself. Matter of fact, let me get a video and show you. Now the flies want to come around. This devil thing, this hydra thing is kind of fucking funny. It's a little creature that lives in the fresh water and in like warm bodies. And the reason why they kept that vaccine in extreme temperatures is because to keep that hydra in stasis, it needs to be a high negative temperature, like kept it at 100 below zero or something like that. So when it gets in your body, it wakes right up. Now it's flowing through your veins. Then it duplicates itself. I don't know why they want to put some shit like that in there, but it goes back to that mythical bitch with all that, whatever that bitch called, deity. I forgot her name, but she had snakes all on her head and shit. Chop one off, two come out. But it goes back to that Roman shit. Roman mythology, whatever they call it.
Hydras, humans, like a lot of other animals, experience older. There are a few exceptions to this get older and die thing, including, it turns out, tiny sea creatures called hydras. We humans, like a lot of other animals, experience a peak period of fertility during the first third of our lifespans, the period of our lives in which we are least likely to die from most things. Your body is working as well as it's ever going to, and you're as good as you're ever going to get at firing out babies. Then senescence kicks in. All of those things get less and less true until eventually you die. For a long time, senescence was thought to be universal, that all multicellular organisms capable of breeding more than once will get worse at it over
video
time.
yourself, just look it up.
The older they get,
Hydra.
the more likely
See
it
what
is
the
that
fuck
they'll
the animal
die,
is.
until researchers found a certain kind of jellyfish that can make itself young again.
You hear that?
Now where I would like to have, and according to a study that came out this week from the Max Planck Institute in Germany, there's
The
another
devil.
exception to this rule. The hydra, not the mythical beast with all of the heads. This hydra is a freshwater
You're
polyp that's
the
a
mythical
centimeter
beast with
long
all the
and
heads.
reproduces both asexually and sexually. It can regenerate after it's been cut into pieces, including being able to regenerate its entire head. And as it turns out, it's pretty much immortal. Not bad, being immortal and stuff, but I would like to see it tried to host a YouTube show. The Hydra has fascinated scientists for centuries. When they sequenced its genome back in 2010, they discovered that it had the same number of genes as humans. We also have a surprising number of genes in common, including certain genes associated with Alzheimer's and Huntington's disease. So we've been studying these tentacular guys ever since, because like maybe they can magically repair the neurodegeneration that leads to Alzheimer's. That would pretty much be exactly what we would expect from hydras at this point. Like, why not? Because they've been watching hydras for so long, scientists have suspected for a long time that they don't senesce. This was the first large-scale study that focused on finding out for sure.
You hear this devil?
and they died at a rate of about 1 in 167 per year, no matter how old or young they were. If the mortality rates observed in the study continued, that means that in
Barely.
3,000 years, 5% of those hydras would still be alive if they were kept safe in the lab. Really long experiment. So, how do hydras not decline with age? Well, there are a lot of factors that might contribute. They have a relatively simple body plan and relatively few different types of cells, which probably helps. The most important factor is most likely that hydras constantly produce new stem cells. Every cell in a...
This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, but like as an iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So if you trust this devil, you're part of the Hydra clan. Like that nigga woman, that nasty ass black bitch that be running around here. That fat, nasty, grizzly bear looking face woman. Think everybody want her. Nobody don't want you. But I'm pretty sure she got the Hydra in her. She loved the stuff in this place. Like these devils. You out here riding bikes. They just loving it. I know they got the Hydra up in their bodies. He's just looking at me like, oh, he don't look vaccinated. Damn right. Motherfucker, I know what that shit is. That shit is nothing. Monster shit. That's nasty. Then they got that graphite some shit up in there. Man. And they gonna force you to take it just to go to a basketball game, nigga. That's on you. They can make movies out of that monster. This Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Some kind of movie. Got some monster with all kinds of heads on it. Here, let me get a picture of this shit. Edomite did a video on that monster. He went all into it. Roman mythology of it. Hopefully I just put the links up when I load this video up. Yeah, let's see this goddamn monster. I don't know if y'all can see that. But that's what they putting inside you. And that shit flow through your veins. That's that purple shit you put on a glow light. For you niggas that's taking it, here's something for you. I got something for you, bro. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. That's why you got that hydrate in your ass right now, floating in you. So you go to the basketball game or a football game just to be with this goddamn devil, partying with his nasty ass, while he go home and make porn with his children. I will also reject thee. Thou hast no priest. It's like I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou forgottest the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So you and your goddamn children is gonna be done too. You little nasty little niggas that be running around here. Just to get the perks in this place, what kind of shit is that? bro.
Put the devil in front of Jesus.
Who is that?
But we really don't know that.
You don't know who that is?
It's not Jesus.
Yeah, you're right. That's the devil.
Yeah.
Because they push that shit on other people, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah. And the Bible says he's clearly dark skinned with woolly hair.
Yeah, that ain't them.
That's not him. That's that guy that's trying to give you that shot.
For real, God don't want you to, glorify Jesus either.
Where's that at?
What you mean, where's that
Glorify.
at? Jesus said himself that you should glorify his Father.
No.
You want to bring something?
No.
So you believe that you should glorify Jesus?
Yeah, he's the one that just this life for you. He was the sacrifice. He was the sacrifice for your life.
You come up for my sins, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're saying that he was the sacrifice for my sins, if you the Son of God, you
He didn't want to hop. He didn't want to hop on that cross.
He ain't had no powers of God.
How you know?
No, because we read the Bible. I'm saying they didn't say Jesus done nothing that God did, bro. Nothing.
Where's that in the Bible? I'm trying to figure this out.
I'm just okay. If a nigga down to the cross, God would get out the cross. God knows.
Let me get some scriptures, man.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I've read the Bible and I used to be a Muslim.
Hey, you gotta bring them scriptures out so you can let me know if I'm wrong or not.
That's argument.
Yeah, because you gotta prove me wrong.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm bringing my hand back. I'm gonna come back and holler.
Okay, no problem, bro.
It's right here in the corner, though.
Okay, man. All right, bro. All right, man. He said, Howard Shaw didn't want to be glorified. Man, he hopped on that cross. Are you crazy? He did a major sacrifice. Can you imagine going through that? What the man? Prove that shit to me. Let me get that scripture. Yeah. Get that, bro. He is out of his mind. I'm your father, boy. And I did something for you. Did something for you that went out of my way to do something for your ass. I better get some kind of thank you, boy.